to the stream. Week 7. Week 7.
I just unmuted my mic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the week is going.
Good start. Week 7,
Oh my
guys.
goodness, week
Welcome.
7.
We are thrilled you're here. Yeah, we got a really, really fun show for you guys tonight.
do.
We're looking forward to it. Just a couple announcements just to kind of get out of the way. First thing, we know there's a lot of you afterwards that are going to get into small groups.
Yes.
That's fantastic. If you're not currently in a small group, we want you in a small group. You can mention it in the chat here. You can send a message on Instagram, on Facebook, whatever it is you need to do.
Yeah.
But if you want to let us know, because we don't want you to not be in a small group, we think that's the most important thing you can be in this season.
Super important.
So please do that. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is something coming up on May 29th. We are
So excited.
excited.
Oh, my
We
goodness.
are having a grad night,
Woo!
May 29th.
So
it's on a
good.
Friday.
Yep.
So it's going to be a little bit out of the norm. Okay, so it's going to be May 29th.
Yes.
We're
Put
not
that
sure
in your
what time
calendar.
yet, though, just yet. But we want to have a night about grads because we recognize this totally is just a lousy season for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And so anyway, we want to have a night. It's going to be lots of fun. So there's a couple things we need from you, though, as we kind of get more towards that.
We do.
If you are going to be a grad, so if you're grade 12, but not only that, if you're grade 9 going into grade 10, or for some of you leaders out there who are watching, if you are all done either college or university, and this is your last year, you're going to graduate,
Yeah.
this entire night is about you guys.
It is.
It's also going to be about our grade 6s who are going to be joining us next week, by the way,
Ooh.
which is awesome.
Yeah, that's super awesome.
But we want you guys to, if you could send us a short little video, like maybe 30 seconds or so if you're gradding. We want to see you either in a grad dress or a grad suit if you have one. If you don't have anything like that, that's okay.
Yeah.
Totally.
But if you can dress up nice, that would be good because we're going to dress up nice.
We're
going to
look
the nines.
Yeah.
fancy.
We're going to
Spiffy.
spiffy, super,
Spiffy.
superb.
Spiffy.
I'm going to take a shower. And-
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I hope we all
Guys,
take a shower. for
God
that day.
is good.
Seriously, I will take a shower.
Wow.
And so we need about a 30-second video from you guys. It can be a video where like you're, I think about walking down the stairs and what you're wearing for grad. You could be having a dance with your mom or your dad, that
Yep.
kind of thing,
Yep.
if that's what you
Totally.
like to do. It could just be, something like that. But anyway, we want to get those videos in. They need to be in a couple weeks, so by
Yes.
about the mid-May is when we'd like them by. If you could send them to our email at mergestudentcommunity@gmail.com.
Please.
That's where we need them to be. So anyway, guys, we want those videos to come in. That would be fantastic. This is a night about you guys.
Totally.
And it's going
It
to be
is.
so much fun. We are so looking forward to this.
Totally. And we'll be posting more details on social medias too. For any questions, you guys can DM them, but we will be
Yes.
explaining more of what's to come.
Yes. So it's on May 29th, so make sure it's in your calendars. It's going to
Yes.
be Friday
Mark that
night.
down.
It's going to be awesome. So just a note.
So excited.
Of that.
Grad time.
Yes. I'm going to turn it over to Josh. He's got some stuff about video games.
I do. Okay, so
Beep,
as
beep,
last week, we briefly spoke on the fact that we did a Smash stream 2 weeks ago now, and if there's video games you guys want to play, please let us know. Now, I know some of you have been messaging in the chat as the stream goes on. I love it. I want you to continue to do it. However, it is almost impossible for me or Dan or Abby and I to keep track of what you're saying in the chat while we're live streaming. So please, like I said last week, I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say please message us,
Yep.
DM us,
Yep.
email us.
Yep.
I know email's a little old, but I know all of you have an email. You can do that. There's only reason why you can chat here on YouTube. So please comment on the video when it's posted again. That's where we're going to be able to see which video games you want to play. Now, just because you post it doesn't mean it's going to happen. We need there to be enough interest in the game, okay? But please, the best way for us to know is to post us, message us, whatever it is, to let us know what video game you want to play, and we can look into it.
Yeah.
Whether it's another Smash, I know Fortnite's been talked about. We just want more people to be interested in it before we pursue doing that whole thing again.
But let's be real. There's only 2 video game options here: either Cooking Mama or Monkey Ball. Those are the only 2 video game options there would be.
I don't know. Well,
We're looking
maybe.
for new hosts next year. No, I'm just kidding.
We're also searching
Well,
for
it's been a
a
great time. It's been a great run.
But yeah, so that's all the same video games. We want to do it again. Please let us know what you want to play.
Please do.
Yeah. My turn.
I think it's your turn,
Abby's
Abby.
turn.
I think it's the first game.
First game.
I have a box, and it's going to be filled with lies, jokes. So this game is called Box of Lies.
Yes.
But we're not promoting lying, but we may, who knows, do it for this game. So what happens is, we've done a game before that I think it was called Box of Lies as well.
I think we call it Box of Lies, but it was a little
But this
different.
is a different game. Same name, different game. What we do is we're going to have an item in here, and I got to either convince Dan and Josh that I have this actual item in here, or they have to call if I'm lying.
Yes.
So Who's going first?
Abby goes first.
Abby goes first.
Okay, let me
Okay, we gotta look this
Oh yeah.
way.
I
Okay,
mean,
wait.
I have to
I
offer-
have-
While you show the stream what it is you have.
So for the stream can't see,
Okay.
there's a couple vegetation plants over here that I'm looking at.
Okay.
It's very
this
nice.
is-
Very nice.
This is my item.
Dan, do you see those two? Okay.
Can you all see? Okay.
Yeah, I can totally see it.
I can see
Okay,
it.
wait. I'm not ready. I'm
This is
My
actually,
my-
mother had
Bubbles
eyes
too.
in the back of her head, you know.
I'm not ready. Ooh,
Abby, how long does it take you to put something
I
in a box?
forgot what I was doing. Okay,
You forgot.
that's the thing.
Can we turn around now?
I'm just trying to
Alrighty,
get your life together.
you may turn around.
Okay, thank you.
So what I have in my box.
Hold it close. I can't see it
I
already.
can't see through a
I'm
plastic
scared.
container.
I'm scared. Okay.
Abby can't compose herself enough to say
Okay.
anything
Oh
about
my
this.
goodness, it's already a lie. She can't not smile.
What I have in my box
Yeah, what do you have in your box?
What do you have?
is a Derek Zoolander bobblehead. Yep.
Was that in the merch room?
She could be telling the truth. Okay, let's do this together.
Okay.
She could be telling the truth. It's in her office because I got it for her.
But did she go to her office? I thought she went to the merch
She went
room.
upstairs
Ooh.
to the kids' resource room, aka we didn't take anything out of there, and
Sorry, Pastor Pam.
but she was up there a while, which tells me
was.
she probably didn't find anything she really wanted.
Does she know where Derek Zoolander is from? Or what's his quintessential look?
Do you know what it is?
His look, he has a headband on.
That's incorrect.
That isn't great.
He's a
We're asking about his look.
he has a brown headband with black spiky hair. He has a black shirt with little whites on it.
What?
Little white, like 3 dots. Not 3 dots. It's like little.
She's like heavily
Thing.
explaining this to the point where I
Has a-
almost think she has it.
Lisa Peters is all over me. Thanks, Caleb.
Thanks.
It's in a box that says Pop Movies.
I almost think she's being too specific.
It has the number 700 on the top right corner. It's a
Okay.
white box.
Yeah.
Truth.
It's true.
True.
It's
That's
true.
what it is. No. What?
Wow.
It was not in the box.
Oh,
It was
you
not-
did, that is.
It counts. There was no saying
You
that
were
we could not do
using
that.
it?
There's
That
no,
was like a double lie.
there was no saying we could not do that. No one explained those rules, and I was the one to explain the rules, so it counts.
Well,
Boom, roasted.
point for Abby.
If I could do a mic drop, I
That's
would,
one
but
heck
it's
of a
taped to
weak
my
point.
face.
Man.
It works. Okay. There was never clarification that we could not do that.
Well,
You're not
Okay,
wrong.
then.
You
All
gotta
right.
play the
Welcome
game
to
the way
game,
you
I guess.
can,
welcome to the game,
boys.
everybody,
All
where
right,
you can
Dan,
lie
it's your
twice.
turn. I guess we'll look away.
Hallelujah. Oh,
Okay.
right. Who?
Okay, that's
oh,
right.
sorry.
Look away. Everyone
I'm
look
looking
away.
away.
I'm looking away.
Okay.
Right, Chad, let's have a little
Okay,
conversation.
Eddie, without
shall we?
looking, did you kind of hold your thing up for everyone to see and then put it in your box?
Yeah.
I put it in the box and turned the. I don't know where my
I'm gonna do
box
the
went.
opposite of you.
Okay, you do.
gonna hold
You
it.
do
The
what
chat
you
gets
like.
to see the other side of my head for the very
And then
first
we're
time
gonna
on stream.
Put it in.
I'm looking
Chat,
at
this is what's going on here.
Yeah.
looking at the
see?
light bulbs. Some of
It
these
looks a
light
little
bulbs are
from the
different
side,
colors.
I know.
Okay, we're ready.
Oh,
We're
that was
ready?
so much faster. Can I look now?
Yeah, you can totally look.
I'm scared. Okay.
Wow, that was incredibly fast.
Okay, Dan. No, what is it?
Okay. In my box, I have a red kickboxing glove.
A red
Okay,
kickboxing glove.
we need to think this through. Dan went to his office to get this. I've spent so many meetings in that office.
Yeah, does he have a
I've
red kickboxing glove in there?
I don't know, do I?
I'm scared that he's gonna be like, it's a boxing glove, not a kickboxing glove.
I'm not going to do on
That's
some kind
so
of weird
chintzy.
technicality. Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't do like a double lie like someone just did.
Yeah.
Like,
No, there's no rules. I think he's telling the
Dan,
truth
wh-
because
whose
I
hand
think
is
he
it
wants
for?
us to
All
think
over.
he's
Dan,
lying.
whose hand is it for? Left,
it's
left
a
or
righty.
right? It's a righty?
Yeah.
It's a righty.
It's a
Do you
righty.
do you have a good right hook?
I have a good right jab.
Ooh. Do you need a boxing glove for a red jab? I don't know.
Wait, but he said it was a kickboxing glove. What brand?
Have you ever
is
gone
it?
kickboxing?
What brand is it?
Yeah.
that's a good question.
Sorry, I will make sure I.
I looked in.
Masterline.
I don't know. If
I'm
it's a real
saying,
brand.
I don't. He's lying. I'm going with the lie. Abby, you go third if you want. I think he's lying.
Don't look at me like that. I don't. Truth.
And truth.
No!
Masterline.
I didn't even think
boxing
Master
glove.
Line was a boxing glove. I'll be real with you.
Totally is. Real deal.
I feel like you would have made like a very known brand. Granted, I don't know what known kickboxing glove brands are, but I
True.
feel like I would have been able to recognize if it sounded like Masterline doesn't sound like a Hua brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Joshua, your
me.
turn.
Look, wait, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Both of you just stared at the chat. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I gotta put my microphone down.
Wow. Dan, do you notice how all the light bulbs are different colors?
I have
Well,
noticed
not all of
they're
them.
not all the same color.
Some
We're
are
all-
like
I'm
white,
looking
some
at
are
yellow.
Herbert, so
I'm ready. Look
Okay,
at me.
okay.
Scrubs. Goodness.
Oh, my mic. Sorry. Sorry, church. Lisa,
mic.
I hope it's not.
All right.
Whoops.
I've got a bear beanie baby.
Oh, wait. Okay, Josh brought these from home because he's the only one that remembered
It's
to.
you know, like the TY brand.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So like
What's
the,
its
like the-
name? They
yeah,
all
so
have
the actual
names.
Beanie Baby.
Its name is Brad.
Brad?
Yeah.
Brad. I feel like that's a pretty.
That
generic
can't be
name.
the name, but
That can't be the name.
I feel like the fact that he said Brad, he would have made it cuter if it was like. You're telling the truth. No, wait. What color is it?
Brown.
Oh, I have a rainbow one. Yeah, you're telling the truth.
No, you're lying. It's not.
That's what you're going with?
Yeah.
Dang it!
Miles Morales. Spider-Man, ladies and gentlemen.
Shouldn't have trusted that it was
Beanie
Brad.
Baby
When I
named
said Brad,
It's like that's so dumb that he couldn't like actually think that's the truth.
no,
Okay.
it was that dumb.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know why Brad was the first name that came to my mind.
Brad.
That was the worst thing. Is it already in the box?
No,
If
look
it's
away.
the Zoolander thing after the
Yeah,
head,
it can't be that.
and you described the pylon,
Okay, look away, guys.
I'm looking away.
Look
Looking
away.
I was looking at the comment there from Adrian. He's roasting Caleb right now.
Oh.
That's great. It's okay, Mrs.
Are,
Peters.
look away,
Oh, you're
Joshua.
100%
Your
Caleb the
peripheral.
Spidey.
No, my professional is blocked by my hand.
I don't know if you can see. Okay.
I can't.
Okay, we can look.
Oh,
or
sorry.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All I heard is,
I was getting my.
whew. All right.
I have. I have a blue $50 Monopoly bill. Big sized.
Big sized. What?
It's not a normal
How big is
Monopoly.
big size?
Oh, didn't we
Like
have?
as big as the tub?
No, that's like extra large. This is just like.
Do we have big sized Monopoly bills for merge?
they're
We
like
don't, but they
this.
might have some in the Extreme Kids room.
Guys, I'm giving you the
Oh,
size
'cause you
description
went to
right
the
now. You
extreme.
asked for it and you're not looking. It's like
It's
this.
like a normal dollar bill. It's like a normal size of a bill.
No, it's bigger than that.
It's a 50.
Yeah.
It's blue.
Yeah.
Okay, is the 50 a Monopoly blue?
I'm trying to think. I know.
There's
like,
no way you could remember that.
I know the hundreds and I know the 500s.
I've been playing lots of Monopoly at home with Noah
Dan,
these days.
pull
I'm
through
trying to
then.
think.
Pull through on this
I
one.
don't like Monopoly at all. I haven't played
I
anyone.
feel like it's. I don't know. I want to say it's red, but I know because like
I wanna
our
say it's
actual 50 is
green.
red.
Mine's green. The Star Wars version is green. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna say you're lying.
Yeah, I'm saying you're lying.
Oh my
Dude.
goodness!
Oh my gosh, Abby.
Shout
you're
out
too
to
good
the
at lying.
resource room.
Terrible.
Too good at lying? I was telling you the truth.
Nope, too good at lying.
That was the truth.
All right, we gotta look
All right,
away.
everybody, look away.
Can I get for
Oh.
Monopoly? See, Spencer knew. Well, you know what?
Well, good for you, Spencer.
I need to play more Monopoly, clearly.
Are we supposed to be looking away?
Yes,
Yes.
keep
Oh,
looking
sorry,
away.
yes, yes.
Keep
I'm looking
looking
away,
away.
looking away. I'm looking away.
Keep looking away.
On a side note, Starbucks is open, guys. That's good news.
On a side note, May the 4th is coming.
What's
I can't
May the
wait for May the
4th? Is that like
May
just
the
the May
4th
the
be with
4th
you.
be with you?
Yeah.
Well, that and Star Wars Episode 9 is coming
I
out
also
to
can't
Disney
wait till
Plus.
May the 5th, sweetheart. Okay.
That was the greatest thing. Can we turn around now, Dan?
That's
Yes,
Dan's
turn around.
Okay,
anniversary.
turn around now.
Okay.
Okay, Dan, what is it? What do you got? What do you got for us? Oh, Becca, I'm still wrong. Okay, you know what? My memory's terrible. It's fine.
I have a cheap dollar store megaphone with a furry handle.
With a
There's
furry
no way a
handle?
furry handle exists on a megaphone.
From the dollar store? Have you
Oh,
been
Okay,
there?
what color
You're
is
right.
the fur?
Which dollar store?
Which dollar store? Why? Do you keep track of their inventory?
I was at one the other day and I
She
didn't
Googles
see a blue
Dollarama's
one.
Goodness.
inventory.
I don't remember which one I got this one from. It was on one of the many kind of runs for different merge stuff. So I, have no
I
idea.
did many of those
Okay,
runs though.
what
I
color is
bought
the
a
fur,
lot of
Dan?
them.
What color is the fur?
The fur is purple.
Wait, so it's a purple fur with a blue megaphone.
Yeah. No, not a blue
Wait,
megaphone.
that's that.
I didn't
wait.
say blue megaphone.
Oh, I thought.
It's a megaphone.
Oh.
Not blue.
Is it blue?
Is it a blue megaphone?
No, it's not blue.
Is it a green megaphone?
No,
Is it a purple megaphone?
no.
What color's the
What
megaphone?
color is megaphone?
It's white.
A white megaphone.
Yeah.
That sounds tacky.
It's the dollar store.
It's a
What do you
dollar.
expect?
A white megaphone with purple fur?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a furry
Is it like
handle.
a voice changer?
It's for kids. Well, yeah, sort of. It'll kind of change your voice to go like a roar. Kind of.
Kind of roar.
Can you
I
demonstrate?
thought it'd be fun, and it wasn't.
I'm saying
fun.
no.
I feel like you're
Falsified.
getting too defensive about this. That it's not true. You seem very like defensive that you really want us to believe it, and I don't think you're telling the truth.
Falsified. Falsified.
Incorrect.
Don't
I
tell me
stand
you're
by
about
that
to pull out
answer.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
was
gosh.
like-
Oh yeah, he would have had it in his office. I
Yeah,
forgot about that part.
Abby.
Still would have held true.
All right, is it my turn?
Batman.
I gotta move some stuff. It's in my backpack. It's like deep
Shout
in my
out to
backpack.
Herbert for being Herbert.
Shout out to Herbert.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're terrible at looking away.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Sorry.
This is the second time they've done this on my turn. Okay, don't look, Dan. I need you to hard for your gaze. It is very small. Chat can't really see this. You know
We
what?
should take off Master Chief's
I'm
hat
taking
one
it
day
to
again.
them.
I want to see what happens.
See, guys?
Oh, this
Some of you
guy?
may not
I
know what
really
that
gotta
is, and
crank.
some of you may know
I
what
had
that
you in my
is.
peripheral.
It's
I didn't
reference
see
to
it,
something
but
else
man.
earlier said.
In your
All right.
peripheral?
I'm
My
showing Nathan the
peripheral.
Brewster.
I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Makes
but
the
light
clicky
bulbs.
noise?
6,
All right.
7, 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can turn around.
There we go. It's really little.
It is small.
Oh,
There is
I hear stuff.
1, 2,
sounds crunchy.
there's like 5 or 6 of them. They're the original, from the original game, Monopoly, the game pieces. From
You-
the first edition.
Monopoly. Sounds like you've copied me.
I brought this from home. You copied
First
me.
edition
You're right, you're
Monopoly,
right.
First edition Monopoly.
and you brought that out.
I brought that out.
How
you
old
have
is
Star
First
Wars
edition
Monopoly.
It's like 50 years old. I don't know. It's my grandparents.
Okay, wait. Did he tell the truth last time? No, he lied. Would he go for a double? Is he a double lie kind of guy? Or a lie
I mean,
truth?
I'm not going to Bible college.
Oh, shoot. But you're still a Christian.
Yeah.
But you're still a Christian.
You still love Jesus,
You
right?
still have
Okay.
Jesus, right?
Okay. Okay, wait. Describe it again, please.
There's 5 or 6 game pieces.
Didn't he say 8 before?
No, I definitely
Oh.
didn't say 8. 1,
I
2,
can't
3,
listen,
4, 5,
apparently.
6. Can confirm 6 game pieces.
What are they?
When you say game pieces, you mean like little guys you move around?
Yeah, little dudes you move around. We've
What-
got
I hear clinkling.
we've got a dog. We've got a car, a hat, a boat, and I think that's a boot.
There's no boat.
Yeah, there's a boat.
There's a boat. I haven't played
Let's
Monopoly
go.
in like 30
I still think
years.
false. I heard some other sounds out of there that doesn't tell me that's what that is. But I just don't think that you brought Monopoly pieces. So I'm going to say false.
All
I
right,
see your
Abby.
line.
Where are you going? True or false?
What did you say?
Dan just said false several
Oh,
times.
false. Sorry. Wow. I've had a lot of espresso today. Sorry. True. No. Wait. How are they packaged?
In a small Ziploc baggie.
How are they
Individual bags
packaged?
or
No.
one big bag?
They've been used.
They're true. That's true. You're telling the truth.
Can you tell the truth?
You're telling the truth.
Original game pieces from the first Monopoly game.
Oh.
I had the game board and everything, but I thought bring that whole thing would not fit in any box. So yeah,
That's true.
For the chat who couldn't see, these are actually the original game pieces from one of the very first Monopoly editions.
James says
And
the
there is
boat
a-
is Titanic.
There was a boat. Yeah, there's a boat in there.
Is
And
the
a boot.
Titanic?
That's what he says.
Really?
So
Can someone fact? Is this factual?
fun fact,
factual?
ladies and
Fact
gentlemen,
check.
Fact
Monopoly is
check.
a great game. It's been around for a really long time.
Huh. Is it a hexabug? Oh my gosh, I forgot about those.
Hexabugs? No, those are little robots.
Okay.
Devo time.
Devo.
Devos with
Hey.
Dan Ting.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. So this week we talked about rest, what it means
Yes.
to rest. The reason why I want to talk about rest is because it's important in this season, and I know you may already think, well, I'm not really doing much, I don't have to go out. I get lots of rest at home, all these kinds of things. But what I'm actually thinking about is the fact that we're online a lot these days, like way more than we usually are. For a lot of you, though, like you're online with school. For me, I'm online with a lot of, with just kind of a lot of things on Zoom meetings and different things on Facebook, Instagram, all these different places where I'm online. And then not only that, but when we're done all of our work for the day, we go back online. We jump online, either play all kinds of games with friends at
Yep.
night. We watch Netflix. We're always looking at screens these days constantly. And I can't help but wonder, I don't think we were made for that, actually. And I think it's good in this season, right, that we have these at our fingertips. Right? I even think about, when I was a teenager, we had none of this stuff.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
But now it's all here. But it still doesn't mean that we shouldn't kind of look at it and say, I probably don't need to be on this stuff, as much as I currently am. And one of the things we're finding more and more is we're getting really, really, really tired. Right?
Yeah.
We're just finding, man, I'm just exhausted of Zoom meetings. I'm exhausted of being online. So where do we find all the, and yet, so in this season, where do we find rest from all these things? I think that's important in this season.
Totally.
And so that's the question we asked this week, and that's the question I asked Spencer Beckman, who's now just going to share a little bit about how in this season he's resting. So let's have a look at that.
Hey guys, so today Dan wanted me to talk a little bit about how I'm finding rest and what that looks like. So the first thing I want to talk about is knowing how I rest. So I am an introvert. For people who aren't so familiar with the introvert-extrovert thing, that means that I get my energy and I recharge when I'm alone. For extroverts, it'd be they get their energy from being around people. So for me, I know that when I'm feeling tired or just getting kind of exhausted with everything around me, I need to rest by being alone. But I also know that I love being around people. I love playing games with my family. I love talking with my friends. So that just means that I need to be really conscious of spending time with people when I do have energy, and then recharging by myself when I need to find rest. And this next thing I want to talk about in terms of rest is spending time with God. As someone who struggles with anxiety, I know what it's like to try and sit and rest, but instead just have a million things bouncing around in my head. They're just too loud and just get me so panicked that I can't calm down. How can I rest when I have all these things in my head that are just hurting me and making me feel so anxious? And the only solution that I've found that helps is trusting God. The only way I know how to really feel peace and to rest is to take all these things that are scaring me, that are making me feel anxious, and just to give them up to God and to say, here, you can take these because I can't handle them, and you said you'll take care of me, and I trust you. And I know it can be so hard just to take these thoughts, to stop these anxious thoughts, just to go through your head and to try and stop whatever they're doing. But if I can do that, if I can actually stop each thought, confronting it with the idea that God is good and He's taking care of me, then I can rest. Then I can really know peace and rest. Usually I do this in worship. I have a pile of songs that are just repeating over and over again about the goodness of God, or how even in my brokenness that God is here taking care of me. And just to repeat the truths of these things over and over again is how I am finding rest in the middle of a kind of scary world. So that's a bit of how I'm finding rest in this time. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Awesome.
That was so good.
Thank you, Spencer. Really appreciate that, man. Seriously,
Yeah.
that's great.
good insight.
Just before we move on, I do notice that there is a Dan McGilvery in the chat, and it's been bugging me. So someone is plagiarizing out there. Just saying.
How do you know it's not your family?
Core. I don't think it's my family because they usually don't do that. But maybe it is. Who knows? If it is, you guys, love you all. Anyway, just wanted to point that out. Would love to hear from you guys in this season, though. How are you guys resting, though, in this season, right? With all you're doing online, because I know you're both involved online in lots.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, yeah, what are you guys doing this season?
I think for me, I think a big, one of the cool topics Spencer touched on was extrovert versus introvert. And it's funny. I think for me, kind of depending on the season, it kind of changes with me. I do like spending some time alone and kind of doing my own thing, but I also love being around people that I'm closest to. And right now, in this current season, I can't do that. Especially, and I mean, really, the only way is to do it online, right? So I think it's a really good point to understand of how you as an individual kind of recharge, especially in this time where it's kind of really hard to find those good resources for it. So the places I kind of find the most rest in are actually having some deep discussions with friends over Discord and playing games.
Yeah.
Not necessarily seeing each other face to face on Zoom, where I have to kind of focus on body language and facial expressions, just where I can hear their voice, whether we're playing Warzone or Minecraft, wherever it is, and it's just you're relaxing, you're having good deep conversation with each other, and you can just kind of focus on anything else. And then the other thing I kind of find rest in is actually kind of listening to Jesus and God and through my own devotions in the afternoon or morning, kind of depending on when I can put them in. I'm working through a book right now. It's kind of based off of relationships and working your relationship through Christ and how to center that and everything like that. And it's been really eye opener, and to find the time where Jesus is really speaking into me in these times, even when I can't speak to all the rest of my friends. Jesus is always there, right? So I'm finding a lot of rest and understanding in Him. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. For me, I totally agree. At first, when this whole thing started, I felt like I was okay, we got to be doing absolutely everything
Yeah.
online. I'm going to now hang out with my friends like I normally would, but the same amount, but online. And it just I started off with so much, and now I'm so tired of being online. I don't want to, I've given up now social media except for one day a week, 'cause I'm just tired of being on social media. I've stopped watching Netflix for the month because I'm tired of being on these things. And so honestly, giving myself space from that, because I can't give up work and school. Those are things I
Yeah.
need to keep those.
Yeah.
And those are just online. So I'm obviously going to keep up with that. But even one thing that I noticed was big for me was my Raina and I were gonna wanted to talk and stuff, and so we're like, oh, like we could like Zoom call or something, and we were like, let's just like chat on the phone actually.
Yeah.
And it was just nice to do that because it felt more normal. I didn't feel like I was just like kind of stuck sitting at a box, like looking at a box. I could still
Yeah.
walk around the house and chat with her and stuff, and just have the phone on, and it felt more normal in a way, which is weird because I couldn't see her, but it just felt more normal.
Totally.
And even the other night, I was at my sister's house, and I was driving home, and I saw that some of my buddies were on a Zoom call or a video call. So I wanted to drive home quickly, be like, I just want to like catch up and like see them. And so I was, as I was driving home, I was just kind of praying, listening to worship music. I felt like God was like, no, like this evening, like give this evening to me. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
So I ended up driving around St. Albert and doing, ended up using like a quarter tank of gas. I just kept doing laps around St. Albert, like praying over and that. And like, I realized like my friends will still be there, even if I can't make that exact hangout call.
Yeah.
And I can still like be dedicating that time with God. Because one, time with God, I don't need any technology for that. I can do that very easily. And it filled me up so much. And I could still hang out with my friends the next day or talk to them. Like it wasn't dependent on that one Zoom call. It was,
Yeah.
I can still invest in those well around me without being so heavily online. And especially honestly too, the nice weather, just being outside
Oh, it's
is
been so
so
beautiful
restful.
outside.
Like I love reading, so being able to go outside, just read on the deck, so nice for me. Like that's what fills me. And I'm getting into a better rhythm now that I can get out of this Zoom fatigue.
Yeah.
I can move into more normal rhythm of life.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
it's
good.
kind of me.
That's awesome, guys. I mean, yeah, look, for me, it's fairly similar in lots of ways. I think before I start my day at work, so it would be common for me most days where usually by, at the very minimum, 10:30, I'm already on a Zoom call. Sometimes they don't really end until kind of like the end of my day. I'm trying now to only do a max of like 2 Zoom calls a day if I
Yeah,
can
that's
still
fair.
help it. The other things I'm doing is when I get a text message, which I get often, I treat them more and more like an email these days. So unless it's still something that's, like really, really important, I usually kind of say to myself, you know what, I'm going to get back to that the one I want to. Because if I just kind of keep at it all the time, then you're just, right, like it's just like a nonstop these days. Right? And so for me, I just need a break from that. And then the other thing we did that's more kind of with my family time and more particularly with my wife, which I'm really loving. And we just got it done last night actually, but it's something we used to do like this past summer. We finally set up our deck. So,
sweet.
So on our deck, we have almost kind of like an overhang, kind of like a canopy thing out there, and we have kind of like our chairs underneath. We set up lights in the canopy.
Cool.
And so we can just kind of sit out there in the evening for, a long time. Right. So last night we sat out there with tea. We had a cinnamon bun in a mug kind of thing. I never had these things before. But
Oh,
it's
those
something
are
that's
good.
Cinnamon
made.
bug in a mug?
Yeah.
Don't you put them in the microwave or something?
Yeah. So
Oh, you
good.
made it in the mug.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
amazing.
Interesting.
Anyway, so yeah, that was something that Christy made last night, and so anyway, yeah, we sat out there for like not very long. It was a little bit colder in the evening. It was about like an hour and a half, but
Still,
it
good
was
time.
so nice because we didn't have any screens in front of us. We just sat there just to talk about our day and just to talk about what we want to do for the weekend, and it was just so nice
Yeah.
Yeah.
to not have all this screen stuff around us all
Yeah.
the
100%.
time. And so yeah, right. So like for you guys these days, like there's a lot of screens in your face. There's a screen right now in your face.
Yeah.
And I mean, too, we also realize that it's kind of an odd thing for us to be saying we shouldn't be online as much when currently we're online right now. But at the same time, too, we know there's times when you have to be off it, when it just kind of makes sense for you to say, I just need time with myself. I need time with the Lord. I just
Yeah.
need time where I don't have to always have a screen in front of me. And so, so like for the rest of this week and into next week, too, our encouragement would be just to kind of start to have at least a few times in your day when you're like, I don't have any screens in front of me right now, and I can just kind of be with Jesus. I can be with myself. I can just kind of have those moments where, like it's not all about having to be online in the moment, because that's not how we were wired. That's not how you were wired. And I think over time, I think what it's going to do to us, it's probably going to hurt us in the long run. We don't actually
Yeah.
recognize in the moment what actually hurts us. But we weren't made for this so forever. And so anyway, just even now, just to get in the habit of not always being online, we just think is really healthy.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm just going to pray for us, and then we're going to move on to our next segment here. Yeah, so Jesus, we love you. And God, we have a lot of opportunities these days to be online, and that's really great, and it's exciting in many ways. And yet this isn't how we were made to be forever. We weren't always made just to look at a screen. And so Jesus, my prayer would be over the days ahead that we would I mean, you have the moments in our days and our weeks where we'd say to ourselves, yeah, actually, that I like right now, I don't actually have to be in front of a screen, but instead I can just kind of be with you, Jesus. And so, Lord, would you just give us opportunities and moments where we can just kind of spend time with you instead, where we can just kind of have moments with you on the deck, with you in our rooms, with you wherever, with you on a walk. But Jesus, would you just kind of give us moments so that we wouldn't have a screen in front of us, wouldn't be online, wouldn't have to worry about what's going on in our message services or anything like that, but we just say, Jesus, this is now about me and you together. So Jesus, thank you for rest, Lord. Thank you that it's something you want us to do. And we just ask these things in your name. Amen.
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 Awesome. All right, good science with Josh.
Good science with
Love
me today.
good
Diddles.
science.
Ting.
So what I'm going to talk about today is I think actually pretty interesting considering it is like recent news, ladies and gentlemen. It happened at 3:30 this morning.
Most of you are probably still
I'm,
awake.
I'm hoping most of you are in bed, but I mean, yeah, probably a lot of us were awake at this time.
Video
So
gaming.
In bed.
we actually had an asteroid pass by Earth at 3:30 a.m. this morning, which is pretty crazy to think of. This one, they actually say was a close encounter.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a pretty close encounter. So
alien close
I made
encounter.
Dan and Abby guess before stream.
Okay, wait, I wanna
about
change my
how-
guess.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get
Oh,
there.
okay.
About how far they think the asteroid, how close it was to us at Earth. Okay. So Abby, Dan, please tell me your guesses on how close it was to Earth.
Dan, you go first.
Okay, I think, oh man.
It was a close encounter, right?
I'm changing. I'm going to say 1,200 miles.
1,200
Wait, but
miles.
we're in kilometers. We're in
Oh, sorry.
kilometers. Kilometers.
2,000 kilometers.
2,000 kilometers.
Okay, wait. Are we doing like the rule where like if you you have to be
Yes.
under, if you
If
go
you're
over, you
closest,
lose,
under, you win.
but you can't go over.
You can't go over.
It's 2,000 kilometers over. No,
Dan has not gone over.
2001. Joke.
Dude, she's
I
gonna
think
win now.
it was 7,642 kilometers.
It was
No.
6.3 million kilometers away.
Okay, well,
Now, I know a lot
We
of you
know
might think
space.
that's a lot larger distance, 2,000. In astronomical units, looking at like relative distances between like us and the moon, us and the sun, they actually do call that a close encounter. It was in our solar system.
Wow.
Now, the comet's name was 1998 OR2, okay?
Ort.
Also known as Comet Borisov or Comet Atlas.
Borisov?
It's been named.
Borisov.
Borisov, the Russian, yeah, I think it's pretty good.
That's the guy who saw it, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I mean, they've been tracking this comet actually since 1998, hence its name, 1998 OR2. So it's been tracked for about 22 years. They kind of knew this was coming in our direction really far off in advance. And there was a couple times they were worried, considering if the trajectory changes even slightly, obviously, if it hits us, it could be really bad. It was a 2-kilometer wide comet. So if that were to hit us, that would cause near catastrophic damage to a lot of the Earth. But thankfully it didn't. Now, these kind of size comets do happen around every 5 years, but in
Wow.
all actuality, we see like space junk, asteroids, comets, all those kind of things falling near us in our atmosphere or just outside of our atmosphere, like almost every month. This is not an uncommon thing. They're usually much smaller. They usually disintegrate in our atmosphere to the point where you don't really see them. But we actually do encounter these kind of things way more often. So yeah, I mean, I thought it was a
didn't know
pretty
that.
cool thing because it's happened really recently. The other really cool
interesting.
thing that's happened off of space news is that the Hubble Space Telescope celebrated 30 years of its life.
Happy birthday, Hubs.
Happy birthday,
Hubs.
Hubs.
If you want to check out NASA's Twitter, they have some phenomenal photos on how like some of the photos it's taken over the
Haven't
years.
they been doing like a one every day releasing something?
Yeah, and
Have
like
they?
one day they released one, like there was 4 that I saw on my Twitter and stuff like that. Like,
That's
please,
sweet.
if
That's
you haven't,
cool.
go check it out. They're showing some really, really cool photos that I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
that's from space. That's what we see right here, right now with the technology we have.
From space.
Especially with the Hubble Space Telescope being 30 years old.
Happy
That's
birthday.
phenomenal.
It's crazy. Think 30 years ago, we were in the 1990s. I wasn't even born yet.
He was.
I was born.
It's true. I was born then.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed
so,
of it.
like, considering where technology is coming and everything, but I think it's really cool. Yeah, so please go check
Wow.
out NASA's Twitter. They have some amazing photos. But yeah, that's what I have for science today, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. Space stuff.
Space stuff.
Space
Honestly,
Jam.
some of the
on
coolest stuff.
Netflix.
I love Space Jam.
It's a good movie.
I like how you guys went to like Bugs Bunny and Tunes, and I was
We're
talking
like,
freaking
cool science
space.
That's
stuff.
my good science.
Yeah.
Good
Can we get some
science with
hugs
Dan
in the
and
chat?
Abby.
In the Space
Yeah, let's get
Jam.
some hugs in the chat.
Sorry. Okay. 30 days.
30 challenge.
30
yes,
days.
It's back to still me. It's technically
It's
my
still
segment.
you. All do you.
Nathan's showing my photo that I've been working on recently, Jurassic Park. It's one of the posters. As you can see, the T-Rex looks a little detoothed
I
to
love
a
it.
certain degree.
Gummy Rex.
Yeah, Gummy
Oh.
Rex, and a little blobby at this point.
I
He is a
love it.
placeholder. Please bear with me. So over these past 3 weeks, because we're technically 3 weeks into this point, I found that my goal of creating 3 movie posters was a little aggressive in terms of the time I actually had to allocate to it. Considering the first 2 weeks, I was still in the middle of school and doing finals. So I've learned a lot from that. So if it's okay with you guys, and I'd be happy if, for me, if I'm going to stick with just Jurassic for now, and I'm going to try to really do this poster to the best of my ability. There's a whole bunch of stuff I still plan to do before the full reveal next week. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this progress.
Yeah,
I think
good.
the logo looks pretty good. I was
It does.
pretty stoked with that.
It's impressive.
And yeah, the T-Rex will look much, much better next week.
No teeth,
It'll
I
look
love
like a
it.
T-Rex.
No teeth.
Dan, how's your 30-day challenge going?
It is going quite well, actually, right now.
Sweet.
I was having a hard time finding motivation, so my 30-day challenge, I'm going to work out until I can do more push-ups than I previously could.
Yep.
So hopefully that will still happen. But so actually, one of the things that I found that I really enjoy is I really enjoy running. Actually, I'm actually really enjoying running. So I downloaded this app. It's called My Virtual Mission, and it basically lets you run on a certain. You basically kind of pick somewhere in the world, and that's where you choose to run. And so you kind of run it in a way that's kind of.
Yeah,
Online,
yeah.
virtually running it, right? So currently I'm running down the Oregon coast, which is great. I've run a number of miles down there, which is awesome. But in the next few weeks, so my wife and I were going to actually join one of the challenges on there.
Yeah.
It's called the Conqueror Challenge. And so basically we're going to do like a 90-mile marathon that we're going to basically be in the same team for. Right? So we're going to share the load. We're each going to run 45 miles.
Wow.
And then in the end, they send you a medal for it, which is
so cool.
sweet.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
I mean, for me, that's what I needed in these days because I don't
Yeah.
have a lot of motivation to work out. I'm going to be honest.
enough.
Right?
Who
When I'm
does?
laying in bed, I'm like, nah,
wanna
this
stay
is
here.
good.
Yeah.
I'm fine how I am.
Yeah.
Right? So anyway, right, but I really need the motivation, and so this is what I need. And as well, because you have to spend money for the medal, so I'm like, I don't want that to go to waste.
Yeah.
I really need
Fair
to get
enough.
this done.
You really
so
wanna finish it.
Anyway, it's going great.
Are you
Really
doing this
enjoying
on the treadmill or are you going outside and running?
it. We are doing it on the elliptical, actually.
Oh.
It adds that kind of much more to help us work out. So, man, oh man, I tell
Nice.
you, when you do like 6 or 7 miles, I think they're like on the elliptical, like that's what to burn.
Would you ever go outside?
I would go outside. We're actually trying to think about that right now, just as far as our kids.
Yeah.
But that's
Right.
the only challenge, right? Because
Put 'em on your back?
together. But that's I could do that.
Go outside. Ooh.
Anyway, it's good.
Sweet. Abby, how's your 30-day challenge going?
Juggling's harder than I thought it was, guys. But turns out you can juggle with plastic bags, like little, like superstore bags, to like practice first with it, nice like slow motion. So I'll start doing that soon.
Start doing that soon.
So I have 1 week to learn how to juggle. In my defense, school and work has been crazy busy, so
Yeah.
I'm
That's
still
true.
in
You have
school
been
till
busy.
May 8th. I'm not done yet, so I'm
Yeah.
still
Which is
plowing
nuts.
away with that. But I will be juggling next week.
Hey, you know what? That's just encouragement. Like I understand, like people get busy, and that's totally reasonable, especially with someone starting work. A lot of our students are probably still in classes and in school, so
True.
Do what you can. The whole point of the 30-day challenge is just to bring a different source of creativity, of kind of relaxment that you don't have to necessarily make super amazing. So if it's just working on that one song on that guitar, and you can kind of play it by the end of the month, that I still qualify that as a success. As long as
Totally.
you've grown
Totally.
from day 1 to day 30, that's all we're looking
Yeah,
for in this
absolutely.
30-day challenge, right?
That's
I'm
right.
not expecting the next Beethoven to come out of this. That is not what the process is about.
But
it's
we do
about
want
learning
Bach.
about yourself, learning about what works for you, maybe setting up a schedule. Oh my goodness, Abby.
Andrew just got roasted by Andrew.
It's like Abby can't juggle her responsibilities. Andrew, I didn't want to be called out like that because the truth hurts, man.
Oh man,
But you're not wrong.
that is
Yeah.
amazing.
not
So,
wrong.
just encouragement, guys. Next week is the end of the 30-day challenge. Who knows? Maybe we'll look at another one. Maybe we'll change it up a bit. I haven't necessarily decided yet, nor talked to the team about it yet.
25-day challenge.
25-day challenge.
Ooh.
But yeah, I just hope, I'm encouraging you guys, praying for you that it goes well with these next week, that you can have something to produce. If you wanted to show us next week, take us on Instagram stories, TikTok. If you want us to send us a direct video, it has to go through your parents. Your parents need to send us that email
Please
with a
do.
video of you. But we'd also love to show that off on stream. So if there's something you've been working on for the past 30 days, please show us. I'd love to see that we're not the only 3 doing it because,
Yep.
it'd be cool to see you guys' work as well.
Totally, yeah. We want
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, so that's 30-day challenge. One more week, and then we're there.
Whoa.
Wait.
That was fast.
Juggling soon.
Yep.
All right, next game. Millionaire. So guys,
Millionaire.
we're gonna have an ominous. I just exited out of the stream. Where'd you guys go?
I just-
Oh, there you are. Sorry. So we have buzzers. This is
Oh wait, where's my buzzer?
this is exciting.
That was easy.
Josh's has a nice delay to it, which is really fun. But we're gonna have a nice ominous voice going on in the back soon.
Soon, Nathan went to grab
As
something.
soon as Nathan's ready.
But actually, guys, a little side note. Oh, we can explain. Okay, wait. Can we explain our lifeline? Who we chose as
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So in this, I love this so much.
Abby has a lifeline.
This is what you want to explain. Okay, yeah, go for it.
So
Go for it.
what happened is this is the game Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We're not actually going to win $1 million at the end, unless that's a nice plot twist that no one's told
Anybody?
me.
Wanna
Anyone
donate?
want to donate $1 million?
Anybody?
Okay. But so in the game, you get to have a lifeline where you can call a friend
Yes.
if you need help. And so we're all like going like, oh, who should
Trying
we
to figure
call?
out
Who should we call?
Yeah.
And so the man to my right here decided he's going to call his brother. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting choice. So we were going on speakerphone and we're calling these people, seeing if we can get them as our lifeline.
Yeah.
And so I didn't tell him who I was calling. I called his wife. So Christy's my lifeline because he did not choose her as his. And I was like, of course I want Christy McGilvery as my lifeline. So I took Dan's wife as my life.
And Dan, who's your
Line.
lifeline then?
My lifeline is my brother.
I like it.
Yeah.
And my lifeline is Jordy. Surprise, surprise, everybody. Just kidding.
Woo.
She's way better at trivia than I am. So I'm banking on the fact that whenever I ask her, she's going to get it right.
I think when you called her and asked her, she's like,
Why? Yeah.
There's complete hesitation.
It's like, no, I actually need
I
your
loved it.
assistance. All right, Nathan looks like he's
No,
ready.
ominous voice. We have no idea.
Sorry,
Morgan
ominous
Freeman?
voice, the
Hello.
producer.
Hello, Morgan Freeman?
Hello, everybody. All right. So here we go. We're gonna start. Who wants to be a millionaire? And then it's gonna be fantastic. We'll start with Josh.
You got to tell them our other lifelines.
Oh, yeah.
The lifelines.
We
That's
got
right.
3.
This is why I don't go on the mic because they have to remind me about my
Okay,
responsibilities.
so
That's
we got
okay.
3 lifelines. We got 1 is we call our friend. 2 is from the audience. So audience, how this is gonna work is when Nathan starts, ominous voice starts asking the questions, please start posting in the chat what the answer is because we're not gonna see this.
That's right.
That's a
Nathan's
really
gonna
good
turn
point.
this off to the point where we can't see what the chat is. Abby's gonna shut it off Abby, your tablet, close it.
close the tablet,
Thank you.
Abby.
That was kind of
This is why I break things.
that's your mom's, isn't it? Anyways.
mom's.
So yeah. We won't have the chat. So when we say audience, that's
You
you in the
guys are all
chat.
gone.
Nathan will
This is
pick the
weird.
answer from the chat for us to help with that. The third lifeline is that Nathan will tell us that one of the answers is incorrect. So it's like an A, B, C, D, multiple choice thing, as we all know from taking exams for countless years.
I'm
Nathan
scared.
will be like, it can't be C, so it's down to 3 choices.
And so we have to buzz in to see who gets it, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you got to buzz in.
Oh,
First
I'm
person
scared.
to buzz
Yes, first person to
Nathan,
click the buzzer.
you need to hear my clicking noise. Okay?
Josh has a click, and there's a delay afterwards.
there's a
so
heavy
we're listening
delay.
for his click and not his noise.
No, you gotta wait for the.
Okay.
That was easy.
There
was
also,
easy.
there is 2 lives. You get 2 questions wrong, you're out of here.
But we may have to extend that depending on how
No,
it is. Because I've been
2
told that
questions.
this is really hard and I'm actually
You
scared.
have lifelines. There's 3 lifelines. You
Yeah,
can technically
I'm
have
gonna
3
get to
questions
3
right from your
questions.
lifelines.
I have a question. I
Yes.
have a question. Can I buzz in before the whole question's been read?
You
No,
cannot.
it has to be at the very end.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of game show do
Unacceptable.
you play, Dan?
Yeah, Dan.
Do you start exams
Who do you
before
think
they tell
you
you
are,
to start?
Dan?
as
I
well?
don't play any game shows, Josh.
Don't you watch game shows?
Not
Family
really.
Feud is
well,
supreme.
you know, fair point.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
ominous
So-
voice. I got that right this time.
There you go.
Nathan,
Yeah.
Contestant
Okay,
1,
sure, I
you
gotta hold
guys
up on
should
that
now
buzzer.
be able to see a slide up on screen.
I want to see the slide.
The rest of them
But I
can't.
can't.
I
And
have
it's
no idea what
actually really
slides look
small
like.
here, so I'm going to do my best to read
Where-
this
oh,
off.
look at that.
Maddening.
Okay, wait, we have to
And-
buzz in, right? I'll keep it by my mic.
Hold on a second. Let me just make this bigger. I did not think this through super well.
I don't know how this is going to work. This is the first time we've done this kind of game, guys. Jen made it, by the way. So
Shout out to
Jen.
Jennifer
Jen
Collada. No,
Happy
I'm not
anniversary.
fully convinced.
What do you,
I think it's tomorrow.
how did you know what I was going to say?
Because I saw your face go, and I knew
Okay.
that you were excited to say it, but then I think I may have given you false information.
Well, don't do that.
Happy,
You already
I
lied
mean,
to
we
us
have
once.
a show to do here.
happy anniversary. Tomorrow, I think maybe to Jen Cloud. I was going to say Adam.
Jen Colada and Migo Colada.
Yeah.
You got married at some point
in,
so many years ago.
in
sometime this week.
1994.
Happy
1994, I
anniversary.
think.
What,
There
you
you
keep
go.
saying, I think.
Josh and Adam fact checked me, but
We can't
I
see
can't
the
read
chat,
them.
it doesn't matter.
There's
Josh
nothing on
or
the
Adam
screen.
We're good to go.
Oh, we're
Okay,
good.
okay, we're good to go.
Opened
Okay.
up the PowerPoint
I'm
for
scared.
reals.
Okay, so do we have to buzz into who gets to
Yeah.
answer this?
Yeah.
I'm
All
so
right,
Not
scared.
gonna
so
buzz in.
what suspect in the game of Clue holds a military rank? A,
Oh shoot! Sorry. Sorry. Okay, go.
That was
Sorry.
so fast.
No, does Dan get some
Yeah,
loss
Dan.
to this
Dan
now?
answers
I
this
don't get
question now.
lost.
No,
I think
no.
Dan
Yeah,
should-
okay, so you have to answer.
Dan
you
has to
have
answer this
know
question no matter what now.
Yeah, no
Whatever
problem.
it is.
What
Colonel
is it?
Mustard.
Isn't that KFC?
That is correct. It is
That's
Yeah,
Colonel
right.
Colonel's the only name that
In
I
has
this
knew
case,
that was.
that was D, and you would know that if you had listened.
He would've known that.
Ooh.
But you
Sorry,
didn't.
my bad. I got.
Does he
I
only
got-
get, like,
I
a
got
half
antsy.
point
I
for
got
that
antsy.
one?
No, he got a full point. Just no more cheating, Dan.
Yeah, stop
Sorry.
cheating.
Yeah, I didn't even get to click the button. 'cause
I
it
know, I
didn't
just-
matter. It might have been
Wait,
like,
what?
Okay. Question 2. What is the name of the dog in The Wizard of Oz? Dan, hold on. A. Dodo. B. Old Yeller. C. Toto. D. Pupper. Is that
I'm
Abby's?
so delayed. Abby hit it before D.
Toto.
Toto is correct.
Toe.
C is correct.
It's the
That was
worst
totes
button
the right
I've ever
answer.
chosen.
You just make a sound. Just go. Eh.
Man.
All right, it's actually really hard to tell which is which, so you guys are going to have to tell me who's one
It's,
off.
Okay,
you
that's
can
fine.
assume
We-
it's me.
We will be honest about it.
Yeah.
All right,
Honest about my
question number
button
3.
guns.
What is the astronomical event that the astronauts travel through in Interstellar? A black hole, B, a white hole, C, an upside down hole, or D, a wormhole? That sounded like Josh to me.
I'm pretty sure it was a black hole.
That would be correct. It was
No.
a
Oh,
black
man, I
hole.
thought
Okay,
that
can I
I
do a
think that
quick
could
fun
be the
fact
only
about
thing.
this before I move on really quick? So the black hole that they have in the movie, they actually scientifically modeled it because they actually invested a whole bunch of money and they got a whole bunch of physicists, astrophysicists to model what that black hole would look like. They recently found a photo in the past few years of what a real black hole looks like. It's strikingly similar. Search it up.
Interesting.
The black hole they made for the movie is actually very similar to what a real black hole will look like.
Cool.
Yeah, anyways.
Wow. Do any of the other ones actually exist?
I think a wormhole does.
Absolutely.
A wormhole.
Yeah,
I've heard
upside
about
hole,
that.
down hole, and
A black hole
white
exists.
No.
A white hole does not exist. If you had a neutron star that collapsed on itself, it would still be a black hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good.
It don't matter, Chief.
An upside down hole, those absolutely exist. And a wormhole, those are theorized. We don't know if we can make them yet.
Did you just pull that out of your brain? You're not reading something, are you?
Nope.
Good science with Nathan, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Second segment of the
You
night.
just got replaced.
All right, I got a question, and so that matters.
All right. Question number 4.
Also love that movie.
I've never seen
me
it.
load it up.
Space movies scare me.
All right. Number 4. What number is represented in Morse code by 5 dots?
What?
So now you have to answer without knowing them.
Yeah, I'm gonna call. Wait, I'm gonna get
Oh, you're
audience.
gonna-
I'm gonna get audience. I'm gonna get
audience.
audience for this one.
Audience.
All right.
Eyes for
Guys,
this one.
send this in. You can
Wait,
Google it a
because
little
he
bit,
went
but don't.
before. Because he went before them. They don't get to know the numbers right either.
Well, they can already see them.
Oh, good for
They're
them. That's good.
So
Sneaky.
You don't get to know.
hit us up
You-
with
you
this.
get to see
Please
it.
don't Google it. That is not great. And I will let Josh know what most of you think.
This
I'm
is
banking on the
intense.
chat. I forgot. I did what you did. I just heard the question and I hit the
I know.
button.
I know. Sometimes you just.
Some of us
Yeah.
have patience.
I do not have patience.
So while they're coming in, I'm realizing that we've got these sorted by contestant,
Yeah.
but I think just if you get it wrong, we'll go through all 30 questions and it'll be great. If you get it wrong,
Yeah.
you lose
Oh,
life.
I see what we're doing. Okay.
Right.
Yep, that's fine. I mean, we may not have time for all 30.
I don't think we have
What time?
for
It's
that.
7:23.
All right, I am seeing some answers. It looks like the chat believes that 5 is correct.
Are you gonna do it? You
you
gonna
gonna go
trust the chat?
Yeah, I can't. I have nothing else to
Oh.
go with chat.
Well, fortunately, the chat knows what they're talking about. It is indeed 5.
Yes,
Oh,
chat.
wow.
Thank you.
Way to go,
Look
chat.
at that. I
Wow.
believed in them.
Can you represent what it sounds like? That's not what I was asking for.
Nobody heard that.
You just went like this.
Well, hey, you know what I was doing.
That
All right.
wasn't-
All right.
Oh gosh.
In the Superman movies, what newspaper does Clark Kent work for? A, the Daily Planet, B, the Daily Herald, C, the Daily Bugle, or D, the Daily Tribune? That sounded like Dan.
That's definitely Dan.
Daily Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daily
I would have
Planet
said
is
the
correct.
Bugle.
Oh, we should have let you answer.
Oh,
What, who's Bugle from? Bugle's a thing. Spider-Man?
Bugle's,
Who's Bugle? Bugle.
yeah, Spider-Man. I think. Bugle, yeah.
You should know this Spider-Man
I
guy.
know, it's been a bit.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
question
sorry.
6. What song is a top 10 hit of One Direction?
Oh gosh.
A, Want You Back,
Oh, this is gonna be hard.
B, Handwritten, C, Row Row Your Boat, and D, Perfect.
I forget what they are.
Oh, I think.
Was
I
it
know.
easy?
Nathan, I need you to mark one off for me.
All right. I
Please
have
do
to
row row your boat.
make sure that I know which one this is. Okay, it it was not Row Row Your Boat.
Oh,
Okay,
hallelujah.
what was it? A and B again?
Can he repeat them? Is that allowed?
Well, like
Well, yeah,
typically in the
according to the
contest
game
you
show.
see
Yeah.
them. I
Okay.
Some
can't.
he'd be
game
able to
shows don't allow it.
He would be able to see them though in the
Yeah.
midst of a game show.
Yeah.
All right. A, want you back. B, handwritten. C, row your boat, which it is not.
Yeah, it's not C.
And D, perfect.
A.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
A is incorrect.
Ah, no.
Oh,
It is not want you back. It is perfect.
I was gonna guess
I
that.
don't, I don't think I've heard perfect.
No, you've heard perfect.
I don't
Dan,
remember.
can you sing it?
No. I couldn't
Some in
tell
the
you how it
chat
goes.
are
Honestly,
offering E, where's my hairbrush? Thank you, Andrew.
Oh,
That's
valid
Larry
one.
Boy.
All right.
Not Larry Boy. That's
Question
just Larry.
7.
Not when he's super.
Question 7. Okay.
Here we go.
Holy question.
It is a holy question.
Oh,
no.
What did Moses do for a living before he was called by God? A, tax collector. B, fisherman. C, carpenter. Or D, a shepherd. That was Dan.
Me?
Yep.
D. Final answer.
D is correct.
Yeah, I was like, if you got that one wrong, Dan.
Oh man,
Reverend Dan got that
Almost
question
did not
wrong.
become a
I'd
pastor.
have to turn in my pastor card if I
Yeah.
didn't get that one.
Uh-oh. I would have gotten a job.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. Question number 8.
Okay.
How many points are awarded for a safety in football? A, 2. B, 3. C, 6. D, 1. Pastor Lisa Peters, if you answer this, that's not fair.
I don't know. Who hit that?
You double did it.
'Cause I think I got it.
Abby got it.
No, don't do that.
No, Abby got it.
No,
Dan,
no.
I
Abby
feel like
got it.
that's
Dan,
Dan,
Abby
Dan
got it.
got it. Dan got it.
No, Abby got it,
Dan
right,
got
Dan?
it.
Well, if I got it, I'm gonna phone a friend.
Do it. Phone your friend.
Okay, yeah, did I get it?
I
Sure.
have no idea. I was
Listen,
talking.
Dan,
Dan
phone
got
your
it.
friend.
Okay, I'm gonna phone a friend.
All right. So Dan is gonna phone a friend, and he's gonna make sure to put
Your phone-
his phone up to the mic.
Speaker.
Let's just remind
Yeah.
everybody that he is not calling Christy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is not his wife.
Take it
That's
easy.
my lifeline.
Pastor
should
Jordy,
Lisa
I
just
want to
Peters,
call you. I
someone
just have a
random
question,
at
a
our,
question to call you with.
I see you.
Do you remember the question and all the options?
How many points are you in
Are
football
awarded.
awarded for a safety?
How many points are awarded for a safety in football? A, 2. B, 3. C, 6. And D, 1.
2, 3, 6, 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now he call. Does your brother know much about football?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Somewhat.
Dan, Hannah is exceptionally unimpressed with you right now.
This is awkward.
Just like to clarify.
I'm gonna laugh if he doesn't
I
pick
know
up.
nothing about football.
That'd be kind of awkward.
I think I know what it is.
What happens if he doesn't pick up?
It would be. Hey. Okay, I have a question. Okay. In football, when you get a safety, so what's that worth in points? Is it 1, 3,
2.
6,
6
or 2?
or 2.
What's that?
I watch more hockey than football.
I know, right? But you watch football though too. See, I think it's
3, 6, or what?
or
Dan.
2.
Christy knows the answer.
I
I
th-
mean, 2 is a conversion, 1 makes.
Put your phone closer.
no, it's well. Actually, yeah, you could be right.
Well, don't you know this?
No,
you have to
well,
listen
no,
to him.
well, yeah, maybe. I think it's 1.
I thought it was 1 too because
Okay, let's go with that. If,
a field goal is 3.
yeah, yeah. Conversions 2.
Conversion is 2.
Yeah.
Safety is 1. I'd go with 1.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, thanks. Yeah, bye.
He doesn't even get to know if the answer's right.
No, he doesn't get to know.
All right, so we're going with 1.
We're going with 1.
1 is incorrect. It is
I thought it was 1.
Wait, okay, wait. Quick question. What does is Christy correct?
I don't know if Christy actually said the answer. I think she just said that she knew the answer.
I fully believe.
I think
I have to
Christy-
turn
she
in my
knows
football
it.
card. I can't even show up to work tomorrow. My boss is going to find out about this. I can't be here. I can't
Everyone
be here.
tag at Jeremy Peters and say
Yeah,
Dan does
for-
not know football.
For those of you who are Peters in the chat, tell your parents.
Tell your parents.
Lisa's already in the chat.
Yeah,
so
Lisa's
there we
already-
go.
Lisa just
there we
quit.
go. Oh,
There you
Lisa
go.
quit?
Yeah, Lisa just quit.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, I thought that she would have fired you first, but apparently
No.
not.
All right, let's do another
All right,
question, ladies
question
and gentlemen.
9. What is Neo's official name in The Matrix?
What?
A. Anthony Anderson. B. Mr. Anderson. C. Thomas Anderson. Or D. Derek Anderson. That was Josh.
I'm calling a friend. Jordy's never watched The Matrix, but we're gonna believe her.
I love this. Jordy, in the meantime,
we
you may
talked
not.
about this too.
You
I
may
think
not.
I know what it is.
Google.
Oh, no, yeah. I know it. I got to know.
I don't remember.
I've never
this.
seen The Matrix.
Okay, I'm
You never
calling
seen The
her.
Matrix?
It's a pretty good movie.
It's phenomenal.
Oh, Jordy.
Okay, Nathan, what is it again? Hey, Jordy.
So, what is Neo's official name in the Matrix?
Okay, what is Neo's official name in the Matrix?
Anthony Anderson,
Anthony Anderson,
Mr. Anderson,
Mr. Anderson, which it's not,
Thomas Anderson,
Thomas Anderson,
or Derek Anderson?
or Derek Anderson. Now, I know you haven't seen the movie, but I do believe in your trivia skills.
Follow your heart.
Oh boy. What is that?
Is it on speakerphone?
Thomas, Derek, or what?
Thomas, Derek, or Anthony, or Mr.
It's not Mr. Anderson. Okay, Thomas, Derek, or
Confidence is good.
just pick one. It's okay.
I feel like it's Anthony.
Derek.
Ooh.
Are we
Final
supposed-
answer, Derek?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Oh no.
Thomas Anderson.
It's
Thomas.
Thomas.
Oh, I'd guess
Well, we tried.
Anthony.
Thanks, Jordy.
So,
Hi, Jordy.
Okay,
Oh,
bye.
hi, Jordy. Whoops.
is that it for you? Is that two?
I'm out. That was 2 questions.
All right, so 2 left.
Yeah.
Here we go. The final.
We tried
two.
our best, Joe. We did.
Wait, so you're dead?
I'm dead.
Dead. Perished. What does a heliologist study?
Uh-oh.
A, the sun. B, helicopters. C, helium. Or D, atmosphere. Whoever's
Christy.
Oh my goodness.
Christy, if you
Alright,
do
That was so much
you
sass in
can.
that Christy.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to repeat them as we go. Wait, I need to find Christy.
Christy might get this call before she sees it on the stream.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, that's true. I guess how that works.
That's
how
that's
that
probably
works,
why Jordy's kind of like, whoa.
I'm gonna need...
Hi, Abby.
Hi, Christy. How are you?
This stream's
Oh, the stream's in the background. That was terrifying. Oh, man. Okay, I have a question for you.
Christy might get this call before she sees
Oh, okay, I keep hearing Nathan and it's messing me up. Okay, Christy, my question for you is, what does a heliologist do? Is it study helium, study helicopters, study
The sun
the sun,
or
s-
the atmosphere?
or the atmosphere? Which one do you think it is? Whoa.
I'm gonna go with the sun.
The sun?
Yeah.
I fully trust you on this, Christy. Let's see if you're right.
Christy nailed it.
It's the sun? Oh, God bless Christy. I'm so, Christy, I just
I
want
am
to say I'm
never
so
choosing my
thankful I
brother
chose
again.
you as my lifeline. It was really probably my
know.
best decision I've made in the past 10 years, choosing you as my lifeline. So God bless
well-
your soul.
Yeah, tell Dan he really screwed up on this one.
Oh, he sure heard that one. Don't worry. And so did the
Okay,
stream.
good.
God bless. Okay. Well, I'll see you on the stream. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Here's the thing. I know I put Jordy in a terrible spot with the whole Matrix one, but well played for Christy to guess that one right.
Well
Wow.
played.
I feel very
And
confident
on the
in my
plus
lifeline
side, at
choice.
least you used your significant other.
I
Oh,
did.
okay.
I'm very
Unlike
proud.
some people.
Ooh, that's awkward.
Now,
To
now,
be
I can,
fair,
now
Abby
there's a good
didn't use
reason for me
hers,
and Jordy
but-
to watch The Matrix. There's a good reason.
Oh
now.
man, you have to watch Matrix.
Yeah.
So good.
Jordy hasn't seen it. Then I have a good reason. So I can
good.
show who Thomas is.
Amazing. Okay, we're gonna keep
All
going.
right, we're gonna keep on going here.
Uh-oh. Okay.
The word. This one's good. The word shouted as a warning before dumping your slop bucket out your window.
What?
Thank you, Jen, for making this question.
What?
A.
What?
Gardaloo. B. Crap a comin'. C. Poop a droppin'. Or D. Ding dong.
Gardaloo.
How did you know that?
Really?
Well, because the other sounded ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
one
Gardaloo
with-
doesn't?
Gardaloo.
Poop a coming. Like who does that one?
It would make sense.
Okay, how many do
Well,
you,
what-
Dan, you have one wrong?
I have one wrong.
Abby, how many do you have wrong? 0.
old
Okay,
fatty.
okay. So
She's
Abby can come
probably
on
gonna
this.
win
All right,
this.
let's go. Keep questioning these questions, Nathan.
All right, next question coming. What was Forrest Gump's favorite pastime?
Oh, no.
A. Eating chocolates. B. Running. C. Shrimp catching. Or D. Sitting on a bench.
Oh, dear.
I feel this is a trick question. Man, this isn't. No. This isn't fair. But you go for it. You try.
All right,
Um,
so Dan has on record said that this isn't fair.
Abby,
It's
you have
not.
2 more
because I've seen
lifelines.
this movie so many times that is undefinable. But you try it. Go for it.
You're triggered right now, man.
I am.
Audience, please.
All right, audience.
You're very triggered.
Get
Audience,
your votes
please,
in here.
please help me, actually. Why are you so triggered about this?
I've seen that movie I don't know how many times. He does so many things. Never once can you peg one as this is
He
his
runs a
favorite
lot.
thing. Yeah, but you can't even
right,
say
Jonas,
that's his
just
favorite thing. he
one
does.
answer,
you can't even say that
please.
about that movie.
Just one answer is
See, here's
what
the
we
thing,
need.
chat. I made the ultimate move. I'm not stressed no more. I don't have to. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, but you lost. There's
In
gonna be a
fact,
consequence.
In fact, too, as well, I would argue that it's not his actual favorite thing, but we'll talk about that after.
What's
Once
the
you decide.
girl's name? Oh, Jenny.
Jenny.
I cried in a Bubba Gumps once because the mascot came
Jenny.
near me and I got scared. Sorry, that's my side note.
You're
of
scared
the,
of mascots,
She's
though.
terrified, yeah.
Yeah, they really scare me real good.
I have so many good ideas for later
No,
streams,
you don't.
but it's
Where are
fine.
you gonna get a mascot?
Oh, don't doubt me.
Oh dear.
Chat
All
will
right, so I'm
find a
just
way.
trying to tally up the
Does
number
the
of
audience
answers
help
here.
me? I only wanted if they
in
get
the
it right.
future, if
Can you
you
tell me
guys,
if they got it right?
sorry.
Did the audience get the answer right?
Well, see, the answers, the audience is answering everything.
Because the audience is split like my own soul is right
Yes.
now. on
That's
Split Screen.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dramatic, Dan.
I am
Victim
seeing
Abby.
Ooh.
a lot of B's.
All right,
B? What was B?
B it is.
B is running.
B is running.
Yeah.
You're going
No,
with B.
no, your face makes me
No,
think not.
no, Abby, you chose audience. You
Abby-
have to go with B.
Yep. You chose the audience. Actually, no, you don't have
Who
to go with the audience.
specifically in the audience said B?
Nope, she doesn't get to know that either.
I want to know if they're
You
memeing
don't
me or
have to
not.
go
No.
with them, but obviously they might have something to say about this.
Abby, you other, hurry up.
Okay, yeah, B.
Final answer of B, and now you guys are seeing a T-Rex, so let's just get back to where we were. All right, final answer is B. B is correct.
No, that's incorrect. That's not how that.
Okay, we can get
Jen-
into that. We'll get
Jen
into
said
that in the
it.
Q&A section.
Yeah, we can be triggered
Because we
later.
still have, it's like 7.
I still haven't lost
Alright.
it. I just want you to know that.
Let's keep on going. Question number 3. In 1981, what was the most popular registered dog in America?
What?
A, the German Shepherd, B, a Golden Retriever, C, a Poodle, or D, a Pit Bull?
You were alive.
There is only one right answer.
I wasn't alive then,
Fun
Abby.
fact, Jordan and I watched a series on dogs and history of dogs on
Can I
Disney
call-
Plus a couple weeks ago.
Can I add a lifeline and call Josh as my friend?
No.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's all yours. Stage is yours.
I'm going to ask the audience.
Ooh.
All right, audience, hit us
Wait,
up. Remember,
Do we know how
only
many?
one answer, please. It's really
how
hard to
many got
count
right?
if you guys do multiple
say whoever-
at the same time.
Survives the longest at this point.
Well, I mean, if I get this wrong, you win.
Yeah.
So
Abby. Oh.
there's a really high probability of that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying you don't trust?
I'm
The
saying I
audience?
got to get talking about this Forrest Gump stuff. Is what has to
Yeah, I just-
happen.
yeah. All right. Is there
Jenny!
an answer in the chat?
They're getting there. I see one answer so far.
I feel like it's German Shepherd. I might be biased because I have a German Shepherd, but I feel like that's
What was
it.
the question again, Nathan?
the question is,
popular
in
dog in
1981, what was the most popular registered dog in America?
In America.
A, German
America.
Shepherd, B, Golden Retriever, C, Poodle, or
Golden
D,
Retriever.
Pit Bull.
No. I feel like Golden Retriever was 90s.
That's an interesting. Is that what you recall?
Is that
I-
you recall?
Is that what you recall so many years ago? Yes, I do. But no, yeah, I had a lot of friends back then who had a Golden Retriever.
But that's Canada.
Adrian Newman says E.
Ooh, I.
Pit bull?
Dalmatian.
What?
E isn't one of the options.
Oh,
A
yeah.
puggle? Puggles are adorable.
I think Adrian's probably correct. He probably knows more
right,
than what the slide
here we go.
show.
Okay.
The chat believes it is C, Poodle.
A poodle. Okay.
Poodle. Dan,
do
do you run with that?
agree with the chat? Your life is on the line here. Do you trust the chat? Or do you trust yourself? Or both?
You're going.
Yeah,
Intense.
I'll go with the chat. Poodle.
He is going with the chat, and he is correct.
I feel like the chat literally
No,
just
the chat's
Googles
Googling
it, and it's
everything,
like,
yeah.
it's poodle.
That's okay
is-
because that.
it is
that's
worthwhile
what my
noting.
son's done now.
It is worth noting that the chat starts spread around, and they have a whole bunch of different answers, and then they all get in line.
Yeah,
on one
I bet
answer.
they all do. Someone's like initial
So-
guess is like, hey, wait, everyone's guessing poodle.
Oh wait a minute.
Wise.
everyone
I
said
like
poodle.
it.
Okay, next question.
All right, next question.
Actually, hold on. I should just very quickly say we do know it's getting later. If there are some of you that have to run up to small group, that is totally okay. We won't be offended if you have to take off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should-
Just so
wait,
you're
wait.
aware, we don't want to keep.
Should we
you
just do
in a
this
kind of way.
last question takes all?
This will be the last question.
Wait,
and
no,
then-
no,
and
he's lost one.
Winner
he can't
takes
take
all.
all.
Winner
Winner
takes
takes
all.
all.
Winner takes
That's
all.
how all these work,
Winner
Abby.
takes all.
Okay, so then here's the thing. You both have to answer.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
good.
if you both get it right, whoever went first wins.
Okay, good. So can I buzz before?
No.
No,
Yes,
darn it.
go for it.
no. And Josh,
No,
since you're
jokes.
closer, let me know which one went first.
I have the lower buzz and
All
he's
right,
the high.
gentlemen, we're standing for this.
This is the sound of my buzz.
Okay,
said
let's
mine.
ask the question.
This is mine.
Cue question.
What do goldfish lose if kept in running water? A, their fins. B, their tail. C, their color, or D, their will to live? I
Definitely
had not
Abby.
finished yet.
That was 4.
Well, I hadn't finished the word. You can go.
It's okay.
Go for it.
Their color.
Dan?
Okay.
D.
Which is their will to live?
Yeah.
Josh, what do you think it is?
You said tail, fins, color, or a will to live.
My goldfish lost his eye once. Sorry.
Spencer
a
Beckman thinks it's will to live.
I'm pretty sure it's color.
No,
yeah.
that's mine.
Well, no, but like
Oh, I buzzed in. That's
mine
true.
doesn't
You're
count.
special.
But I'm like pretty sure it's color.
All right. Drum roll, please. The correct answer is color.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Dan McGilvery
I've done some research into fishes.
loses.
I feel like if someone were to keep me
Abby wins.
underwater like that, I would
Hallelujah.
lose my will to live. And that could happen.
You also can't breathe underwater, Dan.
so
That's true.
dramatic.
All right.
Oh man. Yay! Do I
Cool.
get $1 million? Does
Nicely
anyone
done. No.
secretly give
No,
us $1
you're
million
not.
bucks?
Nothing of the
So
sort.
if you in the chat wish to donate, feel free to send $1 million Abby's
Or
direction.
Starbucks sponsor us.
Thank you, Chad.
Abby's Monopoly money is totally okay.
All right. Let's have a really brief Q&A, ladies and
Wait,
gentlemen.
Really
quickly
big Q&A.
first, our TikTok announcement thing.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Not one. There's no numbers to this. I don't know why I said one. First, we're gonna be the merch community
Yes.
is gonna be posting on Instagram 3 different TikTok videos that you guys get to vote which one you would like to see us do, and we'll have some ones that could be doable for us and ones that,
Might be really hard.
yeah, and
Yep.
you guys get to choose which ones. As well, you may remember Josh lost last week, so there's a consequence for him. So
Yeah.
he gets to do an extra TikTok video that Dan and I will get to choose that you guys will see online in the next week.
Can't wait to do 2 TikToks, ladies and gentlemen.
And so that is our TikTok
I
announcement
feel like
thing.
I need to change the background for my TikToks. It's always in my basement. I mean, that's
I have
pretty
the same background most of the time too.
okay.
I
But I
like
feel
this
like
bad thing.
I gotta add something to my background. Maybe can I bring Herbert home for a week? No, I'm just kidding.
You can get him in
Oh,
your car.
Herb.
bring the classroom pet home. You know what I mean? Bring Herbert home.
Make sure you feed him.
Honestly, my basement's cold. That would help heat it.
Okay,
That's
let's
true.
quickly
Great.
talk about this Forrest Gump thing. This has been bugging me
Oh my
for
goodness.
the last.
He ran for the movie, man.
Okay, he didn't, but it wasn't his favorite pastime. It
How do you know that? He did it a lot. It could have been his favorite.
No. He says many times during the movie, when he is running, for instance, at the end when he's doing like his big kind of marathon, he's asked over and over again. He doesn't, right? He actually never says because I like it. He says I just felt like running. I just felt like running. That's what he always says. His favorite pastime, and I was thinking about this, is ping pong. His favorite pastime is ping pong.
I can see where you
Hands
see
down.
that. But that wasn't an option, and I won.
Well, but though Jen got it wrong, and we're gonna have a pretty major phone call tomorrow. So that's all I gotta say. But anyway,
I haven't watched the movie in like 10 years, so
Me
I don't
neither. It's
remember.
been a long time.
My wife can even attest, and she will chime in.
No, Christy's my lifeline. Your brother has to chime in, not,
oh my
not
God.
Christy.
Abby's never gonna let you go on that one.
She's right though. Right. Anyway, don't worry, because I know my wife and I would be right about this. She'd be in my team, 100%.
Yeah,
If only I'd picked her.
I chose Christy.
Okay,
and
so
I
now
got
it's
it right.
Q&A
Oh yeah,
time.
sorry, guys. Put in your questions in the chat. Dan,
We're gonna have a
I
brief
think can
Q&A.
handle the.
Brief Q&A.
Yeah.
Brief Q&A.
So, yeah, what questions y'all got for us? But I do respect your ping pong point.
Thank
Ping
you.
pong.
I feel like I need to
Better, yeah.
rewatch that movie. Is it
Jenny!
on Netflix?
Ah.
Disney Plus?
No,
I don't
think
think
it's
so.
on
Amazon.
Prime, perhaps.
Here's the thing. Here's the issue I have with Amazon Prime, everybody. I'm gonna rant here just a tiny bit.
We're ready.
Even if you buy Amazon Prime, you need to buy like 10 different other
I know,
programs
these other
within Amazon
subscriptions,
Prime
yeah.
to get it. So like,
Really?
if you want to
Yeah.
watch like, because Jordy loves watching SVU, that's one of our favorite shows. If you want to watch that, you have to buy. You can watch like seasons like 5 through 9 or something, 5 through 8, but then you have to buy Stack TV to watch the rest of the seasons. It makes no sense. Like for whatever reason, Amazon's like, hey, you pay for us per month or whatever it is. Then you have to pay for all these other ones to actually watch everything on our content.
I didn't know that. I
It
thought
is the
was
most
just,
annoying, frustrating thing. I'm like, I
one-time
bought
sweep.
Amazon Prime. Let me just use it. Netflix doesn't make me buy Netflix everything else. Anyways, sorry.
I didn't know that.
So frustrated with Amazon.
I would agree. That is a frustrating
Yeah.
part of it.
Gosh darn it.
Okay,
didn't
let's
know
have
that.
maybe 1 or 2 questions here, and then we're gonna have to peace out for the night.
Says I love chocolate. You're right. You're right.
Please shoot
You
some
did.
with the Nerf gun.
Oh man.
Dan, you see the Nerf gun behind you. Jonas,
I
I'm going to be
do.
real with you. Ain't loaded. There's not even a clip as you can clearly see.
Clearly.
There's no clip. And it's not
Raina
loaded.
Rebel has a fantastic question.
What's your
Where's gonna go?
favorite
Thank
color?
you.
Ooh, Raina's really getting a debate
color,
going
Skittle?
Shout
here.
out to Raina.
Abby, guess.
What your favorite is?
Yes.
What like are we tropical, sour, normal?
No, just your standard Skittles
Red.
pack. Guess.
Purple.
Red.
Friendship. Thank you for doing it despite the gag. That's okay.
Red
Yeah.
is spirit.
Mine would be green. Love the green.
Really? You're
Yep.
the lime.
Yep. It's good.
I think red or purple.
Yeah.
Red then purple.
I
Is
actually
there a
kinda-
blue? No,
There
there's
isn't
no
like
blue.
the tropical.
I don't want the tropical pack. I want the normal red packaging.
I'm actually
Classic
wanting Skittles
Skittles.
now. Maybe I'll pick some up on the way home.
My daughter asked, and we should actually answer her question because she asks questions all the time, and she's always bummed when I get home because we never answer her questions.
Okay.
What are your holiday
Okay,
traditions?
pumpkin. What are your holiday traditions? There we
Which
go.
holiday should we?
Let's
Can we
just go with
specify
Christmas.
one
Just
Go with
specific
Christmas?
Christmas. Just
Christmas
go
holiday traditions.
Our family for Christmas, we Christmas Eve we always open up pajamas and we all have pajamas. Some years they match, most years they don't. But we all get pajamas and we all wear them. And then in the morning it always opens stockings first, and then we have like a brunch thing. Then we make sure we like read the Christmas story all together as a family and
Yeah.
just have a chill day. But our brunch is always bomb. Pastor Pam kills it every year. God bless Pastor Pam.
Mine's currently evolving because my brother's moved out now.
Mm.
And so this past Christmas was very different because my twin brother is no longer at my house at home. So, yeah, figuring that out. My old Christmas traditions, people might come weird for this, but we're going to work with it. My mom would put stockings up. I'd wake up at 4 a.m. and go get my stockings. And my mom and dad, I did that every year.
You were allowed to?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Stockings were
Nice.
what, like, because we didn't do presents till like 9 to 10, like way later in the day because my mom usually worked.
Oh,
So,
makes
like, 'cause she's a
sense.
nurse, right? She would
Yeah.
have to do her shift, and then we'd actually open presents after. So, yeah, stockings were like whenever you wanted, get up and go do them. So I'd get up at like 4 a.m., go get my stocking, and I would play with that, and I'd be good for the whole day until I actually opened my presents. So that was my main tradition.
Nice.
We also read the Jesus Christ story, as I like to call it, his birth.
His birth.
Nice. Very
That's
nice.
tradition.
Christmas time for us, it all depends on the family. So when
Ooh,
we're
makes
with my
sense.
parents, and we did this as a kid, every Christmas Eve we would order in Chinese food.
Oh, cool.
We just always did it every year.
From a
and
specific
then-
place or just like
Yeah,
Wherever.
so when I was a kid, it was a place called the Silver Sea Restaurant. It was over in the Castle Downs area in Edmonton, so we used to get from there all the time. It's so good. I don't even know if they're still open anymore. Anyway, so we got from there, and then we'd go home. We'd usually watch a movie as we kind of got into the evening. So most times it was a Christmas Carol. Like we
Yep.
just love,
Ooh,
man.
classic.
Man, that is best movie.
Classic movie.
So good.
Yeah.
And then with the Christie's family, not as much tradition on Christmas Eve. I mean, we would always go off to a church service, but then usually in the evening we just kind of have lots of different appies and we just kind of
Yeah.
eat our faces out, which is fantastic. We sometimes watch a movie late in the evening, but anyway, that's kind of like our big ones. In the morning, we always do some kind of meal before presents, so it's good.
nice.
Some
That's
good
fun.
Christmas
I love
traditions,
Christmas
everybody.
traditions. I love
Yeah, so
Christmas.
good.
Ooh, Raina had a good part too here. I just missed it. Oh, this isn't even playing. What am I doing? Raina was asked, I think, do you eat them all your Skittles together at the same, or do you have like different colors that you
No, I
eat
eat
by?
them all together. I like the flavors all joined into one.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy, but okay.
I would like literally just take the entire package if I could.
Whoa, that's a choice for sure.
I typically can't fit that much in my mouth, so that's my jaw would hurt, but that's what I would do.
Yeah, like what I do, like I kind of tend to eat them with their own colors. Like I don't kind of have an order of color that I eat them, but just as I'm kind of pouring in my hand, I'll kind of put a couple back that aren't the right color.
Really?
Just eat the yeah, I'll do that.
Sometimes I will save some reds to be the very last, but I typically just mash the rest of them back.
No, you got to eat your least favorite color to your favorite color, so reds are always last.
No.
Man,
how
oh
it
man, that's a
works.
pretty heated talk there about Skittles, though.
Yeah,
It's
Skittles.
rude to not
How
organize
could you eat
Skittles,
your
Spencer.
Skittles so carelessly?
I like to live life on the wild side sometimes, okay? And that's where Skittles come into play.
Raina is the real psycho for bringing up this debate.
It's my form of chaos.
Look what you started, Raina.
Raina's
Alright.
just trying to,
Always causing
yeah,
chaos.
causing
Crazy
mayhem.
chaos.
She adds the question, then leaves the chat and goes, "There you go. Let's see what happens."
So they have one of every color in every bite. Raina. Oh my
What?
goodness. So she does what I do technically, just in a more organized way. I'm pure chaos. She's organized chaos. You're welcome.
That's respectable. The description, not the way it actually
nope, still
happened.
respectable.
The
I'm taking
description.
it. Don't take that.
Interesting.
Christy, mixed in like a fruit salad?
Yes.
Who did
that
I
says
marry?
that says Dan. It says Dan
Pour
said
in a bowl,
that.
take a spoonful.
I don't even know you. We're going to have a talk when we get home.
She's
I
gonna have
think
a
you
talk
already
with you. Yeah,
are.
I think
Yeah, I
you
think we already are. Oh, no, dude.
Yeah, goof.
All right.
All right, I
Wow.
think we're about done.
Yeah, I think we're about
We
done.
would love to answer more, but man, we are well past time. Anyway,
we are.
guys, want to say, man, this has been a lot of fun tonight. We
Yeah.
want to just make sure we just quickly highlight again.
Yes.
May 29th.
Graduation.
Graduation.
29.
Okay, so make
So
sure
good.
if I think you're a grad, if you're going into grade 10, if you're finished high school,
Yeah.
if you're done either college, university, we want want to see a 30-second little video of you doing. Something graddy, right?
Looking
whether-
fancy.
Totally, yeah, looking
Yeah.
fancy. We want to see that video. Make sure we get it within a couple weeks. It's going to mergestudentcommunity
ASAP, ladies and gentlemen,
Make sure that
ASAP.
gets in right away. We love you guys. We can't wait to see you next week.
Yeah, super excited.
When we invite in the grade sixes, are
Yeah,
going to
they'll
join
be
us.
here.
So good.
Oh my
It's gonna
goodness.
be awesome.
Be
All right,
exciting.
guys. We will catch you later. Have an awesome rest of your week. See you later.
Bye,
Yes.
guys. See you
Bye
next
Bye,
week.
guys.